seen on camera by anybody, but Dwayne and LeBron late in that game were screaming at each other in a way that they haven't screamed at each other publicly before. In Boston last year, Dwayne yelled at LeBron and LeBron took it. In this instance, they were clashing pretty good. They apologized to each other a few minutes later. They're great friends, so it doesn't mean much, but they were frustrated with each other last night.
Still makes you feel like win or lose Game 7, there's a lot of questions that might be there in the offseason. Is that true?
Well, of course. I mean, win or lose, you're going to go into the next offseason wondering what this team is going to do in the last year. But they've been fascinating for 3 years, and we've been asking those questions. And they have won, and they have lost, and we keep asking the questions.
All right, Dan, last night, just a few minutes to go in the fourth quarter, a considerable number of fans left the arena as the team battled back. They tried to get back in and couldn't. This game went to overtime. This reinforces the reputation as fair weather, bandwagon, fake, whatever you prefer. And I know this personally bothers you.
Yeah, I found it embarrassing. I want to be careful here because I think it's pretty lame as adults to say I'm a better fan than you or you're not a good enough fan. That's not an adult behavior, but it did reinforce the stereotype that we have in Miami of short attention span. We like the sparkly things. We're bandwagon. And I think this team deserved more than what it got last night. And I understand that happens all over the league, that Indianapolis people were fleeing their arena early too when it was down. But I feel like this team deserves more. This team isn't like any other team in the country. This team has been rallied around by South Florida because it's an us against the world type of thing that's very real, and I feel like they abandoned them in a critical moment last night. I was just embarrassed by it. It was a very visceral feeling because I love this city. This is the only city I've ever loved, and that stereotype was reinforced by just a few people who are on the bandwagon, because I assure you that stadium was full with a lot of people who aren't like that.
What are people saying about it today?
I mean, it's embarrassing, but it's what fans do sometimes. So people don't like when I say this in Miami. They yell at me that I shouldn't be saying that we're a bandwagon tan, but they're the same people who are leaving the arena early last night with the Team 5 and missing the big comeback and then banging on the windows, and police has to be called because they're trying to get back in the arena.
All right, finally, Dan, headband, no headband. What does LeBron go with?